You are now tuned into the DFPN, the Dat Feelin' Podcast Network. Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose mans is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
You have just heard the number one theme song for the number one podcast, streaming live Fridays at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. I'm just making that setup, but I believe it in my heart, so I'm gonna keep saying it.
We did it.
That's what we doing right now. That's the energy I'm on.
We are.
Oh, okay. You heard it here first, ladies and
We're
gentlemen.
gonna Trump train this shit. Yeah, that's what we doing. We're gonna Trump train the fuck out this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, leading into a 3-day weekend for most. I know some people, the essential workers, all those other guys, they may not have the full 3-day, but for most of us out here, it should be a 3-day weekend. And what me and Black want to do is welcome you to episode 43 of the Smoke Pit, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight live, Friday. How y'all feeling out there today?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it's going to be a good show. Great show. We got some very funny things lined up to talk about. We're going to talk about some people. I think we might have a whose man's is this towards the end. I think that the category we're going to be talking about towards the end will be a whose man's is this. I know it's been a minute since we went on somebody, but we got a lot of stuff
It's been a
planned out for you. But let us go ahead. Mac, if you want to go ahead and share the link to all the peoples and stuff, I'll go ahead and get these sponsors and the announcements knocked out. So what we got, of course, the big three. The big three. Plug earbuds. Remember, gettheplugs.com. Wireless earbuds. Use the promo code, what is it, DFPN10 to get the discount price.
DFPN10.
On your merchandise. And as you do that, you're supporting the brand, and we kind of get a portion of the profit as well. So, I mean, if you want to go and pay full price, you don't got to use the discount. But I will look at you weird if you're not wanting to use a discount. So just use the discount. Help yourself. Help us. It's a win-win. Everybody wins, right? Audioswim.com. $5 a track for all my artists, everybody who's into music. Want to get your stuff out there to the masses on all the streaming platforms. www.audioswim.com takes care of all that for you. And if you're in need of some management, somebody to help you further get your name out there, my man's over at Premier Element UAE at premierelement.com will help you out with all that stuff, right? Follow the Bandcamp. If you tuned in with us last week, you know we had Clint Taylor and Mark Sox on here. They just premiered some music on there. Their album is streaming everywhere. The Rise of Sox Heisenberg. But you can check that out. They got bonus tracks on there, tracks that aren't streaming everywhere on all the platforms. So check us out, bandcamp.com, or actually datfeelin.bandcamp.com. Subscribe for as low as $3 a month. We got the Patreon going, as you all know. Patreon.com/datfeelingpodcast. There you'll get all our podcasts ad-free. You'll also get bonus episodes, exclusive giveaways to you guys as well. May is coming to an end, so you know we're going to have our top contributor giveaway as well. And then in June, or is it? It'll be July, right? In July, we'll have our quarterly giveaway for our $100. So stay tuned. That's only available to Patreon members. So just go over to patreon.com, Dat Feelin' Podcast, and get in on all of that. Get in on all of that. And of course, merch. We got merch. You see me wearing the retro wrestling with my thoughts. It's now discontinued. It's not discontinued, but they moved on to the No Gimmicks podcast. I'm wearing the Wrestling With My Thoughts NWO line. My man Black has the Embrace Debate shirt. All this stuff is available. Just check us out over at teespring.com. Search for Dat Feelin' Podcast. Our store should pop up. A plethora of things going on as well. And I believe that is it when it comes to these announcements over here.
Yes, sir.
I will say,
Yes, sir.
prior to the show, I was I just went live and was playing some 90s music for whoever wanted to tune in and watch me prep a hookah and prep my drink and get the topics and everything lined up. I will say, man, I really do miss 90s R&B. I miss it with all my heart, man. And I feel bad.
Best time to be doing music is in the 90s. That's the greatest. I think the greatest boom of R&B music was in the 90s.
I feel that as well. And I feel like I'm upset that I was not old enough to fully embrace 90s R&B like I do now. Because, like, I mean, we weren't old enough to be out in the clubs and stuff and all that stuff. We are now. So when we do go somewhere and we're having some drinks and we're hanging out, the DJ starts playing 90s shit, we wild the fuck out, right? And I'm mad because we have to do that now. Like, if this shit was live, like we like I was old enough to hit these clubs when this shit was going on, I would probably be a slimmer dude. You know what I'm saying? Because the music they was putting out, you had to dance to. You had to dance to it. New Jack Swing shit. Motown Philly back again. You just gonna sit there on the wall like, yeah, this is a bop. Like, you have no choice but to dance.
I'm gonna be out there looking like Flint Flossie, bro.
Bro, I was listening to the joint on Amazon. I was having Alexa play the shit. Look, here she comes. How about she don't know about the greatest? Chief, Sharon. Come on now. We know about the 70s and 80s. But let me tell you something. As a grown man, to this day,
know.
as a 40-year-old man, if I'm in the club and the DJ's like, this is the 90s throwback block of my mix, he could play Shanice, I Love Your Smile, and I'll be out there dancing. Apple, hold my drink, because I'm about to go in. I love your smile. Sweating and shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be out there. Creep, I'm dancing. Anything real love, dancing. You cannot put anything 90s R&B on that I am not going to be like, it is time for us to get out there and do my thing. I'm just going to do it. That's just what I'm going to do. I can't help it. I can't help it at all. That's just how I'm feeling. And I know I can't sing, but a lot of these songs that we're playing, I was singing along with. And I might be full of myself. But I think I was hitting the notes. Next, I could have easily been in next. When they were singing Too Close, I was hitting the notes. Black was there. He was vouching. You tell him, Black. Tell him I was hitting the notes.
Yeah, he did. We could have made it work for him. He had something on him.
Real close. Ooh, how I like it. I try, but I... Plus, let's just talk about the songs. Let's just break down.
Bro.
Let's break down Too Close. When else could that song have been made and been a hit on the radio except in the 90s? When could it have happened, Black?
Yeah, that's the only period. Is the 90s.
When?
For real. Low key though, I wish I had my 90s voice, bro. Like my voice in the 90s, bro. I wish I still had that voice.
Oh, you was on one? You was on it?
90s Black was singing like a motherfucker. 90s Black, yeah, bro. 90s Black was cold. He was cold. I'm talking about cold. I'm talking about I could get on the school bus and be singing Usher, no music. And they'd be like, oh, he can sing so good. I wish I knew how well that shit worked for me. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't use it to my advantage.
I wish I knew the power that voice
had.
I
didn't use that power. Yeah. I didn't use it the way I should have. I should have took it. I should have capitalized on it. I
could have been running the whole school. I could have had everything. I could have had a harem.
Yep. I could have had it all.
Yeah, man. So So real quick, if you could compare yourself to how you sounded in the 90s to any artist back then, who would you be more closely on par with?
Well, so because I grew up listening to a lot of 70s R&B, like I could sing Luther no problem. I can't do that shit no more.
You was singing Luther?
Like I was humming.
You was singing
bro.
Luther.
I could blow. I had pipes back then, but I ain't got them no more. You know, life and bad decisions.
You was really on the bus.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Bro, you wasted your whole
I'm
90s.
talking about house is not a home.
You wasted your whole 90s.
Yeah, bro. I told you. I wish I knew that power. I wish I knew that power.
Oh, Brian, my brother's like, he was on that Soul for real.
Cause I would.
CJ said he was hitting Usher notes. Sharon talking about, what you was singing? You was Coco? Come on now. Chief. Come on now. Coco, that was you? That was you?
Hey, I need proof.
Yeah, we gonna. You probably just could have said SWV, and I just would have been like, maybe somebody. Somebody said they need a sample of your Luther in the comments. CJ talk about his wife need to hear that.
Bro, I just told you I can't. I just told you I can't do that shit no more.
Like Tyrese and it.
Back then I was.
Yeah. You talking about Tyrese and the Coca-Cola?
Like Coca-Cola commercial Tyrese.
So real world, somebody get on a bus now and just start hollering in the back. What you doing, Black? I don't think that shit'll fly now. I think
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Nah, not today's world.
Dude, just get on the back of the bus. Like, hey, yo, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Bitch, I'm 15 minutes late for work. Shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody happy on here today.
I'm like, nigga, what did you mix in that Coke to have you singing so hard this early in the goddamn morning on this bus? I'm going to my second job of the day. I'm tired. And you coming on here.
Wow.
Yay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Nigga. Shut up.
Coca-Cola.
Always.
Shut your bitch ass up. Don't nobody want that shit.
Always Coca-Cola. Yeah. So you know Joanna was gonna come in here and call your bluff, cause she went to high school with you.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about you must have been high, cause you did not.
Cause she wasn't in prom class. That's why.
You missed out, Joanna. You ain't here.
She wasn't in prom. Like she knows what I'm talking about. But we had a football coach, right? Like he taught geometry. That was his class. And let's just say no one did any fucking work. Because all we was doing in there was bullshit. And one of the bullshitties was like, especially like when John B came out, and like we was just singing that shit. Like we had all the desks piled up in the front, and like somebody was singing. Like we was just singing all fucking class long, bro. It was wild.
Y'all
Shout out to Brom too.
Y'all was sitting that. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's just. He just faded all the way off the fucking map. He just gone.
After Pac died, that was it. Are you still down for me now?
He's like, oh, there's my ticket. I'm out of here now. Always talk about what your friends tell you. He was trying to hit that falsetto shit that Slim took and ran with.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you, John B. You put it on the map first. You was in there with that little falsetto ass shit, you know. Aaron Neville really is the godfather of that shit. Because that motherfucker, Aaron Neville.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with my audio? Oh, it's Aaron Neville? Never mind.
Why are you singing? What are you doing?
That's exactly what that shit sounds like. Like when a kid is crying and they're trying to talk. Stop crying. Stop crying and tell me what you want. Just stop crying and tell me what you want.
I know what I just want your love.
Anyway. Yeah, so I miss the 90s. I'm glad 90s R&B is out there. I'm upset that it's not oldies yet. It's still called 90s R&B. But I know one of these days it's gonna be like turn on the oldies and it's gonna be Mary J. Blige, and this is gonna be a Denzel tear from Glory just coming down my cheek as I'm driving. Like, this is where we at now. This is where we're at now. This is oldies. This was my time.
We're classic now.
Yeah. Classic R&B. Classic. This is how we do it. Oh my God. I'm old as fuck. I'm old as fuck now. No. No,
please, no.
Fuck it. Anyway, all right, let's get the show started. If you got your shot glasses, charge them up. Cheers with your boys. Take the shots. Tonight, I will be drinking on a oldie but a goodie. My apple Ciroc with the cranberry. That shit gets me in another mood, so that is what this shot is. The apple, the green dot, if you will. Green dot training is good in effect. What you got? What's in your cup?
Oh, find your green dot. Just some Crown Peach, that's it.
I can smell it through here, baby. It smells delicious.
I will be chasing you. Yes, it's awesome. And I'm gonna chase it with some white grape juice. I call this the grape ape, so it's great.
You be coming with the name. So anyway, here's to y'all Pitmasters, another week in the books. Cheers.
Yep.
Ooh. Hercules. All right.
Been a good week.
It has been a good week. And we're going to start the show off with the What You Watching. So my man, if you don't follow him on Facebook, Kelvin K. Lee on IG, Black Mac, or in the group, wherever, he has been posting about this show a lot. I haven't got around to checking it out yet, but go ahead and tell him about this program on Netflix that you done came across.
Yeah, so shout out to the Pitmasters because it's by y'all. I found this show by accident, but I found it because a lot of people wanted to get us to watch Army of the Dead, right? So I went to Netflix to check out Army of the Dead, but when I turned it on, there was like a, you know how they do those trailers when you first turn the shit on?
Yeah.
So that was the trailer that came up, and it looked so interesting to me that I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna watch this real quick." I didn't know it was like a series, but it's called High on the Hog, and it's a guy named Steven Stanfield. He is a magazine columnist, writer, editor. And one of his passions is tracing the history of Black culture, specifically African American culture, to its roots and where it came from. So the very first episode hooked me in. And it was so he went to Benin, Africa. Mm-hmm. He went there and like they were showing like the influence of all the things like okra, like where it came from, black eyed peas, yams, in which I found out a very specific detail in there. Like if you are buying yams at the grocery store, chances are you're buying the sweet potato, because that's one of the things that they broke down, like the difference between a yam and a sweet potato. So a yam is very bulky, and it has a specific look to it. You ain't gonna see this shit in a grocery store because that shit is humongous.
Right.
And so they were like, yeah, this is why you get certain things in a, like, you won't see this type of thing in a grocery store because it doesn't grow in North America. Like, they just started growing it in like places like Florida and stuff like that. But other than that, it's native to Africa. So, and the way that they did this was just fucking brilliant. So he started in Africa, and the biggest piece of that was like they walked a road that road is still there, that they had the slaves walk from one city in Benin to a city on the coast, to where they actually shipped them off from Africa to wherever they were going, like in America. Which the landing spot that they chose to focus on was Charleston, South Carolina, and how the food that we brought from Africa actually made its way to America, and how they were so skilled that even though they were getting scraps of, like, they were getting the throwaways from the meals that the slave owners had, how they were able to convert that into food that has influenced the whole part of America. And it's such an interesting show. I highly advise anybody to go watch this shit because it is very informative. Just classic shit. I know we did a bit a couple weeks ago on macaroni and cheese, which I didn't know I could be so passionate about macaroni and cheese, but this show reaffirmed to me that I was correct on being as fucking passionate about macaroni and cheese that I was, because there's an art to making it, and they covered that. They covered that as well, and how it migrated across America, and certain things that you see now are like they go directly back to that period of time, and how they were like, if you tell me, if you're a black person, tell me what you like and I can tell you where you're from. And they were tracing these foods all the way back to Africa, and it was amazing. So I highly advise you to go watch this show, because it is a very informative show. I didn't know I was going to be emotional watching it. I was very interested in it, but emotionally, I was very invested. So it is a show well worth watching. So High on the Hog, Netflix. I gave this one 5 puffs, bro. Just off informality, the information that they passed, the emotion that was conveyed, and how they placed everything where, like, they traced everything to a specific source. So it was great to see. So it's
like a
highly advise you to go watch it.
It's a series? How many episodes?
Yeah, it's a series. It's 5 episodes, I believe. 5 or 6.
Is it like do episodes weekly,
it's
or is it just like a mini docu-series or something?
No, they dropped the whole shit.
Okay.
Yes, it's a docu-series. But yeah, it's very great.
Yeah, I'll check that shit out then. I still want to get in on this Army of the Dead though, because all the reviews I've been reading about it seems like something we need to roast. So I need to make time to sit down and watch it. I know Zack Snyder directed it, and everybody's on his dick now because of what he did with Justice League. And apparently Netflix greenlit fucking a whole zombie verse that he is supposed to be in charge of, telling the story and giving the backstory of how the shit came about or whatnot. But I still need to get around to watching that. And but I'm all about the food documentaries, because my wife, Apple, she watches they have a series like Street Food or whatnot, and they'll be like street foods, Asia, street food, South America or Latin America, and all this other stuff. And I'll be watching that stuff, and all that does is just make me miss Korea and the street food they had just right there and shit. I know it wasn't as glamorous as these other spots.
Yep.
But I mean, yaki right out the fryer and shit, burning the fuck out of my tongue. I didn't give a fuck.
Do that.
You know, like I was eating that shit
the first law,
because I was just like,
especially drunk,
bro.
Oh my god, like give me it.
Self-preservation. So they
bro, I will always and forever have the problem of never letting food cool the fuck down before eating it. I'm looking at this lady throw this shit in
Me
scalding
neither.
hot oil.
Me neither.
I'm looking at it. She scoops it right out, puts it in that damn container, the little bag or whatnot with the little grease liner or whatever. And I will put my hand right. Yeah. People are just like, Will, you just saw her take it out of oil. I'm like, I know, but I'm hungry and I want it.
I don't care.
I want it. So I'll
My
take
body
the first
doesn't
bite.
care.
I put the rest of it. Shit's hot. Take like 10 more steps towards the gate and be like, I need another bite. Shit's still hot. Whole mouth fucked up for the rest of the week. I don't give a fuck. It'll heal. It'll
I
heal.
don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
That's what I do.
Nope.
High on the hog. So y'all heard it. 5 puffs from my boy Black Mac. High on the hog. Check it out. I will definitely be checking it out as well. But let me roll in because I listened to a podcast from the folks at All Def. It's called Versuz, and they'll have topics where they go back and forth. And one of them that I wanted to touch on was they brought up this: you can choose one, right? So you have the power to manipulate 10 minutes out of your day, once a day. Every 24 hours, you get 10 minutes to manipulate time. So they were like, do you want the power to rewind time up to 10 minutes? Or do you want the power to pause time for 10 minutes? Now, you can like, if you have whichever power, you can enable it or activate it. And you don't have to use the whole 10 minutes. Like, you only need 30 seconds to a minute and then stop it, and you still have the 9 minutes for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? So you just have a total of 10 minutes that you can fuck around with. So I ask you, and then the viewers watching as well, which of the 2 powers would you choose, and why would you choose? So I'm asking you, Black, of the 2, which one?
I'm clumsy, and I know this. So I'm gonna choose the power to rewind time. And it's mainly like for instance, I cut myself yesterday. I cut myself like slicing carrots.
Right.
If I could rewind time, like I'd just be more careful. Yeah, I think I would rewind time. If I make a bad decision, I can rewind time like maybe 20, 30 seconds before that decision, and I'll be straight. I'll make a different decision. I think I'd go with rewinding time. Pausing time will give you more time to think about things, but it's still gonna happen the way that it's gonna happen. So if I were to seriously sit and think about it, I'd probably rewind time.
Coronavirus. We think we have it very well under
I
control.
mean, rewind time sounds
Very
cool.
little problem in this country.
Short
at this
term.
moment. We pretty much shut
You
it
know what I'm
down.
saying?
Coming in
Short
from
term.
China. We're going to see what happens, but we
Like
shut
your
it down.
example of fuck, you know, I slammed my finger in the car door or
with
some shit.
the heat.
I don't want to walk
As
around
the
with this
heat
pain
comes
for the
in.
rest of the
We're
day.
in great shape.
Let me just
You know,
rewind
April
5-10
supposedly
seconds.
dies with the hotter
Whoop,
weather.
you know,
It's
move
like
my
by
hand out the
April,
way,
you know,
make
in
sure I
theory,
don't
when
make
it
that
gets a
mistake,
little
right?
warmer, it miraculously goes away. I hope that's true.
So I went
Right.
with pause time, and here's why. And this is kind of villainous, but hear me out. Going to
Okay.
It's going to disappear.
walk
one
into
day,
a
it's
bank,
like a
right?
miracle, it will disappear.
Pause.
You know, it could get worse.
Hop over the
When I was
counter,
growing up, there was this statement. I
take
think
the
it was
money out the
Pascal
counter,
who
hop
said,
out, walk out the
all of
bank,
man's
unpause.
problems arise because
They don't
he
know what the
cannot
fuck
sit by
happened.
himself in a room for
You know,
30 minutes.
it's almost like Speed Force. Like everybody just stops and you can walk around normal pace. Normal, whatever. Get in, get your shit, bounce. I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I would become a villain. You know, I'm sorry. I not like a super villain. Like I'm trying to. I would just, you know, the bank ain't gonna miss this. You know, 500 whatever bucks. You know, let me just hop in there, take this shit, bounce, and I'll be on my way. You know, no harm, no foul. But like I was trying to go back and forth Cause like I'll be like in a casino, I'm playing blackjack. You know, I fuck around and hit and I bust. You know, or that would come in the rewind. Cause I was talking to somebody at work about that. They're like, I hit a casino. You know,
Right.
I'm playing blackjack, poker, whatever. I find out that I should have folded. I should have did whatever. You know, I'll rewind time, change my bet, all that good stuff. My thing was like, I would just pause it. Like I'd play Texas Hold'em, pause it, look at the cards that are going to be the flop, the river, the bend, what all that up, whatever the term is, and then I would just know what to do. Like it would just take a couple seconds to just look at the cards that are coming up, put them back in there.
I mean, but you could do the same thing with rewind though.
You could. But I just want the fact that they don't know that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird trying to explain it. Like blackjack, I'm sitting at the table, the dealer puts his shit out. I could just pause it right there, take 2-3 seconds. Look, cool, I'm done. For rewinding, I think it takes more time because like you got to let the whole thing play out, and then when you find out you lose, you got to rewind that however long it took to the beginning to then figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So I just figured that pause was
Not really, because in the case of roulette, right? Right? If you let the whole shit play out and see what number hits, rewind time, and then bet on that number. Bet all your money on that number, and then come back to it.
Yeah. But
If you
with
know that's what's
pause,
gonna happen.
you can pause that bitch and just pick the ball up and put it in the number that you bet on, and then the unpause it. And they be like,
Yeah,
oh,
true.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Couple seconds. Bloop, bloop. Nah, don't take your bet off the table. My brother's like, he'd pause and take his bet off the table. Nah, just pick the ball up and move it where you need to move and sit back in your chair and be like, unpause. They'd be like, damn, red 7, how does this motherfucker know?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just that dude. And they can't kick you out the casino because it's not like with card games where they're just like he's counting cards or whatever. Roulette, that's the most random ass shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Craps. They roll the dice and it's a whoop, pause, go out there, flip them dice around, sit back down, be like, oh shit, yeah, we in here. You know, once a day, just hit a casino.
Yeah, true.
Kill it.
True.
You just got to stay away from the card games with that because that's how they get motherfuckers. I saw that movie 21 and they was fucking up all them kids. Kevin Spacey was like, damn, y'all fucked up.
Oh, Lord.
That shit made me want to go and learn how to do that.
So here's a question. Here's a question I got. So if you pause time, can you manipulate anything else? Like, can you fuck with shit while you pause time? Rewinding, I know you really can't because the outcome has already happened.
Right.
But you can rewind it and change the outcome. In that time, can you pause it and just do whatever the fuck you want?
Yeah, it's Speed Force. Like when the Flash enables that shit, change all that shit around. You know what I'm saying? And like the cam, my brother, he's like some forensic dude looking.
I kind of like rewinding though.
Like both OP as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because on the initial podcast, they were saying you can rewind as far back as you want, or you can pause as long as you want. And I was just like, I mean, if you had that power, of course, rewind would be the easy choice because you would just rewind back and put whatever I had in my paper route. I would just save that shit up and be like, when this Google shit pops up or this Amazon shit pops up in the stock market, I'm getting in at the lowest price. And then I'm going to just not, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to just be set. I'm going to just be set. But you don't have the power to come back to the future.
Yeah.
You would have to still live out your whole life coming back up to it. So I thought putting the stipulation of you only got 10 minutes out of the day you can fuck around with, how would you utilize that shit? And I think that made people have to think a little bit harder on their choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like this whole rewind as far back as you want. I'll be on some Edge of Tomorrow shit.
No, see,
I really would. I kind of like that idea.
Rewind, like, to be able to manipulate time to that point where you could just rewind the fuck. Because I understand, like, You driving, you get in a car accident. Bam, rewind time to know, hey, let me just sit here because I know somebody about to run this red light and fuck my shit up, you know? Pausing shit. You see the truck coming, you hit pause, you get your family out the car, all that other stuff, and then unpause, and everybody sitting outside the car as your car gets fucked up. So, I mean, you still got to deal with the fucked up car, but everybody's safe. With rewind, you know, you can just avoid that whole situation altogether type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's pros and cons. But like I said, I just, I'm sorry, but I just went the villain way, and I'm like, I'm about to rob banks. I'm about to come up on some shit. Nobody's going to know it's me. That's just where I'm at in life. Judge me if you want, but y'all know I'll be on my Carmen Sandiego shit. They ain't gonna know who did shit. They ain't gonna know who did what out this.
I like it.
They ain't gonna know who did what
out
of this motherfucker.
I like it.
I know we had a couple comments. Lauren, who's watching, shout out to Lauren. As a mom, I would pause time, give me a chance to get stuff done without the kids needing attention. Yeah, but you get like the 10 minutes though. It's not like pause forever while the kids are chilling and you handle whatever you need to handle. But I don't know. I'm just big on the pause, just to commit crimes. I'm sorry, and I know that somebody may have the power of pause to stop me from doing the crimes or whatnot. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But if I'm the only one out here pausing time and shit, it's gonna be very petty, small things. Nobody's getting hurt. Nobody is worse off from whatever, because I'm stealing from the man. But I'm not Robin Hood. I'm not giving it back to the people. Exactly. I'm giving it to me. I'm people. Rob from the rich, give to the poor. I'm the poor. You know what I'm talking about? I'm the poor. So I'm the one coming up, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm the one coming up on shit. But yeah, they be having some good topics on there. But that's the one I thought about, and I was like, you know, let's talk about this one. Let's talk about this one here. All right.
Good pick.
Thank you.
Good pick.
Thank you. I be trying. I be trying to, you know, come up with some shit. You know what I'm saying? But here is something that I really, really, really would like to talk about. So everybody should be kind of in the know of what the whole Versuz thing is on IG, and I think they have their own thing now. Like Apple Music made a deal with Timbaland and Swiss Beats to have the rights to do the Versuz things and all that. I think it still comes on IG and all that, but I think when it's over, Apple Music has the rights to be able to stream the actual Versuz. So it has been announced, and there's been a lot of talking about this. A lot of people excited. I'm not one of them, but a lot of people are excited about this upcoming Versuz that has been announced. Bow Wow. I feel weird saying Bow Wow, aka Shad Moss. I think it should be the other way around. Shad Moss, aka Bow Wow. And Soulja Boy have agreed to a Versuz battle. I don't know if it's this week. I don't know when it is, but it's been announced that they have agreed to a Versuz battle. And people are so excited to talk about it. I'm Team Soulja Boy. I'm Team Bow Wow. And I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, bro, me and you are the same age. Why are you looking forward to this? Now, am I wrong for not being one of the ones excited about this Versuz? Because there have been many Versuz battles or whatever sessions that me and you both have been excited for. Am I right? Like, it's not like we're not liking the concept of Versuz. But is this what the streets were asking for? Is this what the streets was looking for? The Versuz of Bow Weezy and Big Draco?
This ain't right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is gonna be
Time
good.
to time.
This is gonna be good.
From time to time, I tend to find myself getting angry at certain things I shouldn't necessarily be angry at. This is one of those times. Now, I understand that. Uh-oh.
We can still hear you, bro.
So, can you hear me still?
We can still hear you.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just keep going.
Do
So, from time to time, I will find myself getting angry at these things, knowing that it's still going to happen. I don't want this versus to happen. And here's why. Bro, you gave us Earth, Wind, and Fire versus the Isley Brothers. You gave us SWV versus Escape. You gave us so many classic matchups. DMX, God rest his soul, versus Snoop Dogg. Wu-Tang. Not Wu-Tang. No, you gave us Pete Rock.
Oh, come on.
You gave us so many great verses.
Come on.
Why on earth would you think this shit up? No one's excited about this shit. The people that used to watch 106 in Park ain't even excited about this shit. Why are you giving us this shit? Keisha Cole versus Ashanti. It was questionable.
This ain't right.
Right? E40 versus Too Short, great. You gave us great verses. So many great things to look forward to. As music fans, we loved it. Why are you giving us Soulja Boy versus Bow Wow? We don't need it. We don't fucking need it. At all. We don't need this shit. Please, let it go. Its time is done. We don't need it. That ship has sailed.
I got one question for you. Did you fuck with any of their songs at all?
No. Well, I lie. That first Bow Wow joint with that first Bow Wow joint with Sierra, I kind of liked it.
Oh, the joint where they was both singing on the hook together. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you done show me.
That
the
like
special things you did. Nah, that was just the melody. You wasn't fucking with the verses though. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't fucking with the verses.
No. Oh no.
Mr. 106 in Park versus Mr. YouTube. That's what my man Croc put out there. I mean, I'm just looking at it. I mean, there's a generation that grew up on these cats. You know, this is more of a. If you fuck with Bow Wow, you probably trying to get tickets to the Scream tour. You know what I'm saying? You want to see B2K, Bow Wow, all them things. You know what I'm saying? All those guys. That's what you want to see. Soulja Boy, like, does he have hits? Like, he has legit songs, but I mean, you got to bring hits to the verses, because I think that's when Nelly and Ludacris, they had their verses. Nelly has albums out, but he doesn't have 20 hits like Ludacris has 20 hits.
Exactly.
So he is like, Nelly was showing up in the verses and he was playing songs, and I was just like, what the hell is this? What album was this on? I had never heard this shit. And like, he was the only one on his screen in his studio, like, hey, dancing and shit. And I'm just like, I don't know this shit. You know, like, just play your country grammar. You know, play fucking Hot in Here, play Dilemma, and let's move on, bro. Because
shit got real awkward when he started playing that shit, right?
He started playing shit from Sweatsuit, and to be honest, that's the latest album I know from Nelly, Sweatsuit, when he had that double album with the drop down and get your eagle on, girl. Everything after that, I'm just like, what is this, Nelly? I never heard this. Ludacris is sitting there like, bro, I feel like I'm slaughtering this dude with my discography. You know, not saying Luda is like hits galore type shit, but he has more recognizable songs that I know than Nelly does.
Exactly.
So I mean, Soulja Boy gets up there. I'm not the biggest Soulja Boy fan. I'm thinking Superman, Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Yeah.
Bro,
Turn my swag on.
Yeah, turn my swag on. Bro, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Soulja Boy hits. Like I could think of Bow Wow songs that I've seen videos on and shit. Not that I fucked with them, but I know I'm aware of their existence. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I know a lot of Soulja Boy songs off the top of my head where I could be like, this could be a pretty good battle. Like if I was to watch it, I would just literally just be lost as fuck through this whole battle.
Exactly. You know, but they can't surprise you because you know who else surprised me was Gucci versus Jeezy. I was like, damn, Gucci had a lot of songs like that I knew. Mm-hmm. I was like, Gucci actually it's impressive the catalog that he has, because I was like, Jeezy is gonna murder him,
right? Like
just knowing what I know off his catalog, but that Versuz was actually a good Versuz because I was like, oh, okay, he's got some shit that I actually remember on here. Not saying that that's just gonna happen for Soulja Boy, because in all honesty, and I hate to say it like this, but who the fuck's been checking for Soulja? That's like somebody checking for me. You know what I mean? Like who the fuck's checking for Soulja? Like raise your hands if you have been looking forward to a Soulja Boy album. No one.
You ain't get his gaming console? You ain't fuck around and get the Soulja Boy gaming console?
Nah.
So in the comments, Crocker in here talking about Big Draco has no hits. Like he has 3 that I can name. Swag, Soulja Boy, you know, Superman, Kiss Me Through the Phone. Like there was one, and the only reason I know this one is because like people were creating videos about being hyped up for it, and it was one called Bird Walk. Apparently it was like a follow-up to Superman, where he was trying to create another dance for people to do, and I was looking at the dance that goes with the song, and I'm just like,
I'm watching Willie.
Oh
Ray.
yeah. Shout out to Kendra. She jumped in here. That whole
to make it clap.
Yeah. I don't be in the club, so I don't be hearing it. And then like when I'm listening to music in my car, it's just my playlist on my Bluetooth from my phone. So I know that's the whole TikTok. And here's the thing, I just think Soulja Boy is. I will give him this. He is a very savvy person, and he sees the way to get the streams and to do all that stuff is to make shit that you can do a dance with on TikTok, because like TikTok is all full of the she make it clap, 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 she make it clap, clap, clap. Like I haven't heard the whole song, I just know the first 30 seconds that they do the dance to, and then that's it. Like I haven't heard verses, I haven't heard his lyrical skills. Every time I hear Soulja Boy, I think of the Breakfast Club interview where Charlemagne was gassing him up. Drake? He copied my whole flow. Tell me what's really going on. Oh, that was you? He copied my whole flow. Word for word, bar for bar. Like he was really out here thinking Drake is who he is because of because of that flow he took. I mean, you gotta. I understand that there comes a point where you got to feel yourself to be like, I'm that dude. I'm the one they came here to see. I'm the one that you gotta have some kind of arrogance and some ego. Yeah, you know the one. Tony, shout out Tony Baker, Gerald the Gorilla. I'm the one that came out here, but I'm the one that did this shit. You know what I'm saying? Draco is on that energy. You know, but like, this is me. I don't think I'm tuning in for that shit. I think Bow Wow got more hits than Soulja Boy. That's just me. Off the top of my head, Bow Wow got more hits. I don't unless you follow Soulja Boy exclusively. I don't think the everyday average person is going to be cool with like admitting Soulja Boy is going to win a Versuz. Unless I am completely missing out on some shit that you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I don't think the streets asked for this. I don't know how this one came about at all.
No, I still want Kanye to do a Versuz. Give me Kanye versus Just Blaze. And you know what I mean? Like, let's have a party. But Soulja Boy versus Bow Wow? I didn't want this.
Do you really?
I didn't want this at all.
Do you really want to give Kanye a platform to do anything else? Do you really want Kanye?
No, but just let the man play his music, man. Let him play his music, and you know
he'll get up there with a whole bottle of Henny.
Kanye.
He'll get up there. They're like, "This is sponsored by Ciroc. I only drink Hennessy." And then he'll just go on some political rant, and I'm just like, bro, just play All Falls Down. Just play All Falls Down. Shut up, Kanye. Play All of the Lights. Just play your music.
Thought you'd be lost without me.
Just play something from 808 Heartbreaks, bro. Like, I fucks with it. Just play it, Kanye. We don't need all this extra shit. Hold on, real quick. Like, I don't know what Just Blaze has been up to, but I know late 90s, early 2000s, like, Just Blaze was on everybody's shit, bro. And I think,
bro, he done switch gears, but he's still doing his thing. He the last like really fire shit that he did was on Rick Ross's album, because that shit's on my playlist.
Is that Big Time?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Woo! Woo! That shit be going. My mama heard it, that be big time.
That's Jim playlist, yeah,
bro.
Jim playlist. Put this bitch on, and we going to work in here. Yes. Big time. My baba gotta come to me because of big time.
Woo!
Like, let's go.
Yes, come to me, mother. I got you, cause I'm big time. I run this shit. I'm the one that came here to see. Now, another one that has been announced is, I think the original one was between Timbaland and Swiss Beats, right? And I think they have another one planned as well. So I will tune into that one because I like it when it's like the songwriters and producers that do it, because you learn about the shit that they had a hand in. Because I know there was one with Sean Garrett and Neo, and that shit, I was just like, Neo, you wrote this shit, Neo? And then Sean Garrett get on, I'd be like, you did this, Sean? You the reason that this was a hit? Because I'll be surprised when it's those guys. I'm surprised when it's a producer or a songwriter. Like when the Babyface and Teddy Riley thing was going.
Shit, 06, 07?
You know what I'm saying? Like when it was Teddy
06,
Riley.
07 is either Sean Garrett or Neo.
Oh my gosh. I was like, these are the verses I want. When you bring like the straight artists in there, I'm just like, you know, I can kind of decide who's going to win and shit. And to your point, when you said the Gucci joint, I was like, I kind of knew Gucci shit, and the only reason I knew a lot of Gucci shit is because I was in Korea, and there was a lot of hood motherfuckers in there, and the clubs requesting the shit. So, you know, that's when the club went from you dancing and having a good time to like them playing hood ass shit, and you got like 15 dudes on the dance floor in a circle rapping the bars to one another and shit. And I'm just like, I mean, we could have just stayed and did this in the dorms. You know what I'm saying? We could have just did this shit in the dorms. Just go to the day room and bring a fucking, you know, Beats speaker, Bluetooth, and rap this shit to one another and drink it. You shut down a whole dance floor to rap Pastor Troy back and forth with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Korea was on when I went through there. I'm just like, this ain't cool. Bring the 90s R&B back. I want to dance.
Yeah, me too. It's about to be a fight in here tonight because somebody wanted to play vice versa, and you know, as soon as it break off, well, it's heaven was hell and vice versa. Yeah, bitch, I'm fighting everybody. My life fucked up, bitch.
Bro, they were just
they got me in another country, bitch.
They were playing.
I'm about to fight, bitch.
Vice versa. What's that joint? I don't even know what they say. They ain't no playing GA. Ain't no but the It's like, oh my god. I was having a good time.
What's up?
Now,
big mouth, big mouth.
I don't got no one to say. Ain't no more playing GA. Ain't no but that shit. We read. I'm like, this ain't club song, bro. Like, this is, I'm gonna fight somebody's song right now. Now, my brother brings up a good. Do you not want to see?
Bring Archie out.
Do you not want to see Master P in a Versus? Would you want to see Master P in a Versus?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would love it.
Who would you want to see him go against?
I would love to see him. Give me Master P versus Puff.
Oh. Now, are we those just artists, like shit that they rapped on, or anything that they touch? Production, label?
No, because they were both entrepreneurs, both had labels. Give me Master P versus Puff. And then throw the entire catalog up for whatever you want to pick, best of your catalog.
Crocker in the comments saying that ain't fair.
I'm arguing.
How is that?
No, I'm arguing that'll be a fair fight.
Who would, off the top of your head, who would win?
That's a fair fight.
Who would win?
It'll be a good one. I don't know. That's why I want to see it because. Puff has a catalog of people that he worked with. You know what I mean? Like shit that he's produced and touched. He's got a catalog. But so does Master P.
P? Y'all think P is gonna win this off the rip? That's what in the comments they all talk about P gonna win. Y'all really just think Puff is just not it? So y'all talking about when More Money, More Problems came out. More Money, More Problems came out. Y'all wasn't like losing y'all shit. Y'all, I'm talking about Mace Harlem World. Puff, that was Puff. Y'all talking about Harlem World, wasn't it?
See, Mace? That's why I want to see it.
Harlem World?
That's why I want to see it. Because people saying P, but listen. You got to think of the people Puff has touched, bro. He's touched Jodeci. He's touched anybody in Bad Boy.
Puff
Mary
was the
J.
remix king
He's
in the 90s.
He's produced a little bit for Jay.
Puff was remix king in the 90s,
Puff,
fam.
Mariah, He's got P got some shit, but listen, Puff, bro, Puff his catalog is insane,
bro.
But that's why I want to see it.
Harlem World by itself, Mace's first album. I be fucking with that shit to this day. Let. Oh my god. Bad boy. No, you make me feel so good. I'm just like, oh, I'm in a fucking take that.
No, you make me feel so
Take
good.
that.
So good.
Yes. All about the Benjamins, the locks. Before the locks with the rough, like, come on, man. Now, what y'all want to do? Want to be?
Hey.
First of all, let me just say this. Oh my! His intro and All About the Benjamins. Come on, fam. What does P got on that? Probably his verse from Make 'Em Say, Come on now.
Hey, listen.
What y'all want to do? Want to be
look
ballers,
at the comments,
shot
bro.
callers,
Hey,
brawlers, who be dipping. He brought UGK in. Bro, y'all, no, not UGK. I'm talking about 8-Ball MJG. Living Legends? See a nigga like me gonna get money till I get rich. Then it's back to hustling. Oh my God! Alexa, what's the name of that song? I'm about to tell her to play that shit for y'all. What's it called? Forever. No. Alexa, play Forever by 8-Ball and MJG. Ooh, I'm gonna tell her to turn this bitch up too. Alexa, turn it up to 10. Hey.
See a nigga like me gonna get money.
Hey.
Till I get rich. Ride with a couple hundred G's and a biscuit. Stay down for whatever, forever hustle with my misfit homes.
This is Puff, y'all. This is Puff. 50 songs. Alexa, stop. It's too much. It's too much right now. Y'all just think Puff, y'all think Puff is over? That's what y'all trying to tell me. Okay.
Hey.
That's how they feel? That's how they feel, Black? Did you bring up
that's why I
motherfucker?
want to see it, bro.
He talk about Sons of Funk. P got Sons of Funk.
Oh, don't sleep on that shit. I know it's babies in this world right now because of Sons of Funk. I'm talking about cheering. It's cheering
They
in
not
the world right
out
now.
here
Cheering.
on
Not
what-
child. Cheering.
50 souls tucked under the chrome. Bro, when he had Bad Boy South and he had them. No, what? Oh my God. What's that shit? Boys on the block sell everything for profit. 5 in the morning on the corner. Oh, that was Puff. That was Puff on that one. Them boys. Come on now.
Hey.
Come on now. That's before young Jock had the
I'm just
hair
telling
from
you, bro.
the lady from the Popeyes commercial. Like that's when Jock was hood. And he had Jeezy.
Hey.
He had Jock and Jeezy in a group.
Listen.
Puff gonna win.
Listen, bro.
Puff gonna win. I want to hear it.
Listen, this is why I need to see this Versus.
It is.
He has a crazy catalog too.
He does. But the minute he play anything Silk the Shocker, he gonna lose.
His catalog is crazy.
The minute he play anything from Silk the Shocker, he gonna lose.
Come on. Come on.
You know the minute Silk the Shocker come on with his offbeat, BluFace rapping ass, you know what I'm saying? He gonna lose. I'm be like, yeah, can't nobody pay attention to this shit.
And he inspired a nation of rappers that do the same shit. Because it's happening now. They're all Silk the Shocker. He is the first of his kind.
Is there a Silk the Shocker song that he's on by himself that you fuck with?
Yeah, there actually is. And it's on an album of his. But I can't remember the name of the song. I have to look for it.
Exactly. I tried giving Silk the Shocker a chance, man. I'm just like, I can't bob my head to his music. I feel like when I nod my head, it's offbeat. But it's not. You know, like, I'm nodding my head to the beat of the 808. But the verse is all over the fucking place. And I'm just like, do I nod my head to the beat or his verse? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to just drive. I'm going to just drive and not do anything. Because I don't know what the fuck's happening right now. At the fuck off. But that would be a good battle. I would much rather listen to that than Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. I'll just say that straight off the top. Straight off the top.
Hell yeah.
But speaking of offbeat rappers, we mentioned BluFace. Y'all may know BluFace from his smash hit Tatiana. And that's it. Does he have another one out? Is there another BluFace song that you're aware of?
No, not that I'm fucking with. There's plenty out.
I know he was featured on a G-Eazy song and fucked the whole song up. Kind of how Future jumped on King's Dead with J-Rock and Kendrick and fucked that whole song up with his verse.
Let's not bring up the past because I'm still mad at that shit.
He won a Grammy for that shit though. Grammy award-winning artist Future. He can say that now because he won a Grammy for that song. How's that make you feel? First of all, before we get into
he didn't win that Grammy. He didn't win that Grammy.
Grammy award-winning artist Future. Because of his verse. La-di-da-di-da, sub-o-mi-na,
Shut up. Bitch, I'm on the roll and I put that on the game.
I got it, Future. Get out of here.
Yeah, just stop. Cut the shit off. I'll just finish it.
Bitch, I'm on the roll and I put that on the gang. Miss me with that bullshit. Exactly. Miss me with all that bullshit. Miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with all of that bullshit. You tell him, Kendrick. Anyway, let me show you guys what BluFace has been up to. Because I know you where the fuck's he's been at. I'll show you where he's been at. So if you pay attention, I'll scroll up to let you know. So BluFace has an OnlyFans. And he's not using it like how everybody assumes OnlyFans is being used. Like throwing some nudes up there for whatever. He ain't about that. BluFace is so far ahead of the game, he's using OnlyFans as his own TV network. And he has a program or a segment called the Blu Girls Club. It's like the Bad Girls Club. But, so here's the premise. He has a house. There is a room with like several sets of bunk beds. Girls are living in his house. Kind of like a Flavor of Love type shit. Like he's just like, who's the most down ass chick for me? And I'm gonna have y'all do some random ass shit to see if y'all are really down to be BluFace's girl. So he'll have him do random things and stuff. But I'm gonna show y'all a clip from the show And if you're looking at the screen, and let me just segue real quick. If you're listening to the podcast and you would like to tune in so you can see the videos and see all the stuff we're showing, feel free to follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to the Dat Feelin Podcast Network YouTube channel. You can see us live every Friday. And then if you can't see us live, it'll be there for you for your viewing pleasure whenever you get time to sit down and want to view some quality content that we provide here on DFPN. You can do that. Also, if you want to follow us on Facebook, just search for the SmokePit Podcast fan group. Go ahead, ask for an invite. We will bring you into the group. It used to be public, but some off-the-wall shit was happening in there. Mark Zuckerberg was looking at us about to close our club down. We don't want none of that shit. So just hit us up. We will most likely, me, Black, we will check you out, bring you in, all the shenanigans. Anyway, back to the thing. So if you're looking at it, you can see BluFace trends as a viral video shows women who appear to be sleeping in bunk beds and getting tattoos. I'm gonna just let it play, and y'all let me know if y'all got sound or not.
Tattoos today. Everybody. You ready to get tatted? Hey. Where you gonna get your Ooh. Huh? You getting your tattoo today? Or go home. Which one is it? Your tat? On the hand? Ooh, that's gonna be it right there. Your hand kinda look like my hand. G? Ah. Win. Ready to get tatted, cat?
This broad knocks all the way the fuck out. Oh shit, she getting the tat.
Oh, boy. That's so
Damn.
Wait, we just leave the same face?
Bam. Tuesday.
All right.
Everybody.
Black. I'm trying to figure out how to ask you this to not make you mad. Right? But I don't know if there's a way I can do this.
I'm already mad. Just ask me.
So, I mean, we've seen the documentary Surviving R. Kelly and how he had this shit set up. These girls are willingly staying there, trying to win this man's affection. To the point where they will sleep in bunk beds. Regular ass bunk beds. It's not like they got their own room and shit. Bunk beds. And he wake them up in the morning. Time to get tattoos or you gotta leave the house. What? And I feel like we need a female's perspective on this. Because I want to ask them, what is it that has these women in his house on a bunk bed getting tattoos of him on their neck to move on to the next round of whatever this fucking what is I don't know. What is he doing, Mac? What is he doing that we're not that we don't know about?
I don't know. Bro, listen. He's got them at basic at his house.
Not basic.
He's got them. He's got them in boot camp at his fucking house. And the prize is you got to get a tattoo to get his affection. Now, I'm not a woman. I'm not going to pretend to be.
Right.
But I will say, if a woman did that shit to me, I'm out the first chance I get. Because, first and foremost, you want me to get a permanent marking on my body to show you that I love you. I may not even like this permanent mark in. I may not even like you. You're a celebrity. It's cool. I participated in some shit that I really ain't have no business participating in. But if I walk in the house and I see that goddamn bunk bed, I'm out. I will be out in the morning. You don't have to worry about me getting a tattoo.
This where I'm sleeping?
You put me in a house. This is probably a 4-bedroom house, and 2 of them bedrooms got bunk beds in them. And no, we're not living like this. I refuse to put myself in a position of where I have to live like this for any amount of days. I am a grown person. I have grown accustomed to a king-size bed that occasionally I get to sleep over half of it. You know what I mean? Like I can stretch my body out.
Yeah.
I'm not jeopardizing my own bed to be in a fucking bunk bed with somebody else who may or may not fall off during the middle of the night because they sleep funny and they in a bunk bed on top of me. You know what I mean? Like I can't just be putting myself in these positions.
Oh my
like
God.
At some point, my brain tells me I am making a fucking stupid decision. And that would be the point. Like it's falling. Because I'm sleeping on the bottom bunk, you sleeping on the top bunk. And if you sleep funny and you fall off and you break some shit, you just break some shit. I'm not waking up. And in the morning, I'll be out. You can have this bitch in the morning because I'm out. I'm not living like this. This is ridiculous. And God knows whatever else he got them doing. If they getting tattoos, like, why? Like, what if the house dwindles down? You ain't gonna go to fucking IKEA or some shit and buy me a comfortable bed? Like, what happens when the last 2 women are in there? That they still sleeping on bunk beds?
They pick which room they want.
Go to Ashley's, motherfucker. Give me a comfortable bed. Yeah, give me a comfortable bed. Just help me. You know what I mean? Like, don't have me out here living like this. Like, I gotta call my mom and be like, baby, you all right? No, I'm not. I'm on a bunk bed right now. But don't worry, mama. He taking care of me. I'm gonna go get a tattoo.
Let me
in the
just
morning.
stop
My
you
mama
there.
killed
Let
me.
me just stop you there. Do you think the type of women who are staying with BluFace on bunk beds are really concerned with what their parents be thinking?
No, they're not concerned about shit. All they doing is I'm in a celebrity's house. Like I get to live there for a week. And you know what I mean? I chop it up with them. I go get a tattoo. I mean, for life experiences, I guess that shit is cool, right? Like I stayed in the celebrity's house. You know what I mean? I got a free tattoo. Like this is the proof that I stayed there. It looks just like his. But other than that, bro, like why? Why would you put yourself through that?
Joanna said it perfectly for clout.
Because first and foremost,
because when you read the article, and I mean, I can.
Yeah. First,
the only thing that they are getting is the exposure. You know what I'm saying? It is. I don't know. Like I need to find an article that. First of all, let me just say this. To subscribe to his channel is what he calls it. $50 a month for BluFace content. Like I'm just like, bro, I'm paying Netflix $14 a month for all of this shit. I'm paying Disney Plus $8 for all of this shit. 50? And all I see is you waking grown women up out of bunk beds to get tatted? Tattoo or go home?
Nah.
Like
Nah.
I don't know.
I mean, there's too many vehicles. Like it's again, it's sad to say, but it's too many vehicles for women to get that type of thing, right? Like, go make your own fucking OnlyFans. Like, there's people making OnlyFans that show just their fucking toes. I'm pretty sure you can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Go on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many ways that you can get the exposure that you want. Like, you don't have to go to his house to get that type of exposure. You know what I mean? Like,
and this exposure is only based
if you
on
need
the people who subscribe to his shit. So it's not like Like, you got to look at
Exactly.
how many people is paying $50 a month for your OnlyFans, because these are only motherfuckers that are going to see me. And the article says this is season 2.
Like, there's so many other
This
ways
is
you
season
can,
2 of his show. So there was a whole season 1, my guy,
Lord.
that I didn't even know about.
This ain't right.
And the whole, come on, man.
Pitiful.
What is?
Pitiful. Like, there, and it's just like, if you, I say this in hopes of reaching like my daughters. You know what I'm saying? I say this in hopes of reaching my daughters. If you need any further proof that a nigga ain't shit, like, look at his house. You know what I'm saying? He does not have enough respect to put y'all in a bigger house that accommodates you. He is a superstar that makes millions of dollars. He can't even put you in a house to accommodate you. He has to put you in his shit and go buy bunk beds to house y'all in. If you need any more proof that that nigga is not for you, then I don't know what to tell you. Get the fuck out the house and go
Ready to
home.
get tatted?
Call me. I will Zell you some. I will help you. I will help you get successful on your own. Yeah, I will help you out.
Bro, look at this. Waking him up first thing in the morning. Time for tattoos. Like, can I brush my teeth? You know? Can I get a coffee?
No.
Can I eat a bowl of cereal? Nah, it's time to get tatted. Tatted or go home. So, then I ask you this. Like, do you give props to those who are like, gang, I'm gonna get the tattoo? Like, is that a... Is you're like, damn, they down, you know?
I have to.
Look at her. Look at her face.
I have to. Like, you start
Look at her face.
Process this. Yeah, she ain't even happy.
Oh, this is all or nothing. Like, if I like I don't. What are you gonna do?
I mean, like,
what are you gonna do?
I've been here this long. I might as well get the goddamn tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might as well. Like, do it got to be a tattoo he like? Like, that's the thing. Like,
He picks the tattoo that you get. He picks the tattoo
oh
that
hell
you
no,
get.
you out of line. You out of pocket for that. No.
This hurts my soul. That, first of all, season 2. There's a whole season 1 that either got enough views or got enough profit to where he's just like, let's run with another one. What is going on? What is going on? This ain't even like a full reality TV show like on MTV or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking and I got a daughter, and I swear to God, like,
It's only fan.
I will like, Novelin, what is happening? Like, before you call me, hey, I'm going to live with BluFace. Baby, what do you need right now? What do you need right now? Like, you want me to take out a second mortgage on this house to get you out of a tough time? I will do that.
Exactly.
I will do that. I don't want to see you right. Novelin, if you can name me 4 songs
See, here's the thing.
that BluFace has been on, I'll let you go. Novelin, Rain, McCoy. If you can name me 3-4 songs that were hits that BluFace has done by himself, I'll let you go. But I'm gonna tell you right now, as a connoisseur of rap, I don't think he ain't gonna last long. Like, being tied to this dude is not gonna get you far in life, baby girl. It's not gonna get you far. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Don't do it.
Baby, don't do it.
Baby, don't do it. That's a Just Blaze sample, right? Baby, don't do it.
Yep.
I can't. I will. My heart would hurt so bad if I click on a thing and oh my God. Bro.
Is that my daughter? Oh, Lord, babe. Answer your phone. Answer your motherfucking phone.
Answer your phone. Where you at? You said you was at school. You on a bunk bed? You on the top? You ain't even get the bottom bunk? Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord, where did I go wrong? Baby girl, no. My whole soul will hurt. No.
Please. Come home.
No.
Just come home.
Joanna, there's no grand
home.
prize.
I need to hug you.
Joanna, the grand prize is you are BluFace's girlfriend. Who knows for how long? Because it don't look like he's the type that'll want to settle down.
Again, why are you there?
When I heard about this. And here's the funny thing, Pitmasters, like, probably about, there's always one topic that I always want to bring up for the show that Black has no idea about. So this is like initial raw reaction. It wasn't like he knew we was going to discuss this Monday all the way up to now so he could gather his thoughts.
No.
This is raw Black Mac trying to deal with this stupidity in real time that you're listening to. So when he is sitting here like telling you this shit,
it's just, it's like why would you put yourself through that? You know what I mean? Like, why would you go to someone's house? Man, I get it. Celebrity has its draws. You know what I mean? Like, you wanna be. I hung around this guy for a week. I lived at his house for a week. Yeah, that shit's cool. But when you go to brag about it, like, what do you have to show for it? A tattoo that he made you get, and your taste may not be the same taste as his. So you may hate this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really may hate this tattoo, but it's on you now. Like,
that's you. For life.
Like, I don't...
For life, that's you.
For life. And you... Like, why would you do some shit like that? For OnlyFans? Like, if it was for VH1, at least I can understand it. Like, you get a little bit of TV time. Like, they get to know your personal story. Like, don't nobody know shit about these girls. I ain't even know there was a season 1. Which makes it worse. Like, don't nobody...
Who's the
what
winner?
What did the last girl gain from
Who's
the
the winner of season 1? Because I don't know who the fuck she is. You know what I'm saying? She out here.
Right.
I don't know what he made them do. You know, I don't know what the biggest challenge they had to do.
Right, like, what are you doing? Like, baby girl, there's all types of avenues that you can go through to get this shit. Like, you don't need BluFace to put you on. Like, those days are over. And if you still believe that shit, like, listen, I got some land right in the middle of Pacific that I need to sell you. But come on, think.
It's weird where something could be hurting my soul and hurt my heart, but it's still hilarious because these are grown women doing this. Granted, some of them may have come from some background where, I don't know, they've had issues, and this may be something that therapy may help them get through, but like, their homegirls wasn't like, BluFace? Like, are you sure? I know they had to have somebody be like, BluFace? The Tatiana dude from 2 years ago? You going to his crib for a OnlyFans television show? Like, I don't even know how. Let me see how many people subscribe. Can you see the number of people subscribed to an OnlyFans account?
I don't know unless you go to OnlyFans, and I steer clear the fuck away from OnlyFans. I don't want that type of suspicion ever.
Let me see. Because I'm sure he has an Instagram, right? And then normally they be trying to tag their OnlyFans in the.
Yeah.
Let me fuck around and see what BluFace rap. I'm assuming this is him. He don't got it in his bio. Let me see if Google can just tell me this answer. How many people subscribe to BluFace? Google be like, man, mind your business. You don't want this smoke. You've asked me dumb question upon dumb question. This one I will not answer.
Hello?
No more questions today.
You have BluFace OnlyFans.
So good to hear your voice. Hello?
Okay. All right. Let's see.
How many he got?
Well, first of all, now the subscription is only $35 a month. It don't tell you how many people subscribe though.
Oh, so he learned.
So good to hear your voice.
But now, according to his OnlyFans, there's only 16 left, so you can see the top 16 candidates, obviously. So
So good to hear your voice.
he has 5.9 thousand likes for his OnlyFans. I don't know if that's how many subscribers he has though.
So good to hear your voice.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? Like for real. Like, what?
So good to hear your voice.
What are we doing with our lives?
Like, really? What am I doing wrong?
What are we doing with our lives?
You know what I mean? Like,
Good to hear your voice.
we live in an age where people can make an OnlyFans account and be making millions of dollars.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most insignificant shit. You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing with my life? You know what I mean? Like, I need to think about these things. Like, what am I doing wrong? Because I need that. I need that. But I want to use it for good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to use it for good.
I want to use my platform for good. I want to help people in this world. Lauren says this is what you're doing wrong. You're not housing 16 women in bunk beds and making them get tattoos. You out here,
Right?
You out here treating women with respect. That's why you're not making no money. Ain't that fucked up? Would you
Shit
say
is
it out
crazy,
loud?
man.
When you
It's
say it
crazy.
out loud like that,
Right.
you respect.
I'm being a good person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not being I'm not being a douchebag out here. Shit crazy, bro.
That's the key. Be an asshole, you get money. Apparently that's what America wants to see. Assholes out here living their fucking best life, taking advantage of people in bad situations, promising them the world, knowing you're not gonna give it to
Right.
them. But like, here's my thing. If I'm a woman, and for some reason I look at BluFace and I'm like, he cute. And he's like, bro, I got season 2 of BluFace Girls. I'm gonna be like, so what happened to the girl that won season 1? Like, why y'all ain't still together? Like, then something should be clicking in my head.
Right.
Like, maybe this ain't the move. Maybe this is not the move I should be wanting to make. Because you obviously don't know how to handle a situation or be with one person or some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, they quick to get on a plane and be like, I'm gonna risk it all for BluFace. Not even a really up and coming dude that people are checking for. Not even an up and coming person like, yo,
Right.
this is gonna get my exposure to the next level where I need it to be, so I can branch out and do the shit I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
And here's this comment. Flavor Flav had more than one season. But the thing I could say about Flav that I can't say about BluFace is Flav was on TV. Flav had a big ass house on TV, and Flav was taking trips, treating them all right. You know what I mean? One of them shat in his house, he didn't bat an eye. You know, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
People got in a
VH1
fight,
money.
weaves got snatched, and it was
VH1
okay.
VH1 was like, bro,
You know what I mean? Like
you bringing ratings, we gonna fly your
But
whole
for the
house
bill.
to Jamaica. We gonna fly your house all over the place. You gonna trip
Yeah.
around this world. BluFace ain't doing that for these girls. He bringing his homeboy into the house to tat him
No,
up.
he's not.
Everything follows the first law of nature.
He ain't even
And
taking
like-
them.
For that,
To a
no.
parlor.
And that's why I say I wouldn't even do that shit.
So they keep on running.
Cause
They say,
Flavor
"Well, you can make it." I know
Flav
I'm
looks
gonna
like a
make it.
fucking beetle that crack binged on the surface of the sun. And you know what? He made the shit look good. You know what I'm saying? At least he was decent about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I be in the house knowing that ugly ass Flavor Flav had way more room in his shit, treated them girls like, you know what I mean? They had space. They didn't necessarily have their own space, but they had space. You know what I mean? I'm not waking up at 4 in the morning because some other girl done farted like next to me. I'm not with that. Like, she's 10 feet away, I'm gonna smell this shit. And I'm in a bunk bed. This will make me feel uncomfortable. I need to get the fuck out of here because my life decisions have brought me to a bad place. I don't need to be here. Flavor Flav got away with it because Flavor Flav is a legend. You know what I mean? Like, is BluFace a legend? No. You know what I mean? Like, and half those girls went on to be, you know what I mean, known and successful and on other shows. These girls, where's the last season at?
You gotta subscribe to the OnlyFans to find out, my guy. You gotta subscribe, baby. $35 a month.
Exactly.
What's the math on that real quick? That's about $400 a year. $400 a year. To watch BluFace?
For one person.
To watch the Blu Girls Club? $400 a year? Come on, man. Stop it. And then let's all be honest, really. We knew these girls weren't on Flavor of Love to fall in love with Flav. Cause
hell no.
I don't want to judge people. I'm gonna just put this post up here from Joanna Gaines that says Flav is ugly as hell too. I'm not judging a dude's looks, but the women on his show, I felt like they could have done better than Flav, but they knew what it was. They knew they were gonna get weekly nationwide exposure on this show. That was their move. It was a career move for them.
Let me tell you something.
What?
When Delicious walked onto the Flavor of Love, I was like, Jesus Christ. I know she ain't there for him. She is there for me. 'Cause I need to watch this show.
Bro, stop it. Stop it. I'm sitting there like, Flav don't know what to do with that shit. Flav don't know what to do with that at all. All of them. Flav gonna have heart attack and shit. Like, Flav don't know. He physically cannot. Like, the mind is willing, but the flesh is weak. He can't fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? He could look at it and be like, Lord Jesus.
You can marvel
please.
at it.
Yes. Lord Jesus, please. But then when it comes time to perform, you got to know your limitations. And you know what? Let me. I could be fucked and wrong. That man could have had Viagra, Blue Chew, whatever on deck to get him ready and prepared for this shit.
Oh, you're going to need it. You're going to need it. He would have needed that. He would need all of that. He didn't need it. Viagra, ginseng, prayers from an ancient god, another ancient god to help him guide himself through that whole session. You'd have needed something. You'd have needed to go and conjure up the spirit of Jesus Christ himself to touch that shit and make it a miracle for you to survive. Otherwise, just say, I'm ready to die and dive in. Because, buddy, let me tell you, when she walked out that bitch, I was like, oh my Lord.
He said, all of man's problems arise because he cannot sit by himself in a room for 30 days.
Risk it all.
And it's very true.
That I'm gonna risk it all. Like VH1 has a news break, like Flavor Flav died
just
last night.
Light a candle. Yep. Light a candle and play Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Just kill me. Just die. I'm dying tonight. Tonight is the night. Text all your friends. It's happening. I'm dying tonight.
You just do. Oh God, it's over. Here, God's You just get to the pearly gates and be like, "Hey, you knew what it was, God. You knew what it was. You saw the
let me in.
You saw the temptation
in.
you put in front of me, and you wanted me to turn that down? Come on, bruh. Risk it all.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Push the button.
Yep, I had to.
Risk it all. You stupid. Light a candle and play Phil Collins. I can feel it. Stranger in the night.
Do you remember? I remember, don't worry.
Why did you choose that song? Where did that song you was just like, fuck it, just Phil Collins is it. The death song. Wait.
It's the only
where you go all in and you about to Well, if I gotta play one song as I go out.
That's it.
Yeah. This has gotta be the song I play. Stranger to you and me. Oh my God. He's dead. And then how would you feel as the woman knowing that you just killed a dude? Your shit was so good that it caused a man to go to the upper room. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your reaction at that point?
Well, that's a good question. Like, cause I wonder how women do feel about that. Cause me as a man, like if I were to hear some shit like that, like I'd be like, God damn, that must be some.
Yeah.
Must be some ooh wee. You know what I mean? But like.
You
shouldn't flirt with death, but
would that pique your interest? Like,
oh yeah, of course.
So you would be up for the challenge? You'd be like, damn, she killing motherfuckers in the bedroom.
Of course.
She ain't gonna kill me though.
Killed them.
She ain't gonna kill me though.
Yeah.
That's how you feel? I'd be like, I can't
like,
fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, I got things I want to do in life.
Are you willing to die? Are you willing to die? Well, goddamn, if that's good, then why not? Died happy. I died accomplishing a feat.
A new challenger. What is that when you put a quarter in the Street Fighter thing? Here comes a new challenger. Like, oh shit, you on a 10-game win streak? I could take you out. Just know I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one to be.
Then
like,
what happens if you make it?
I'm gonna be the one to be like, you can't do it. Don't
like,
do it.
Like
Don't
if you make it through that session. No, the fucked up part would be like if you actually live through the session, and then she'd be like, "Oh, you ready for round 2?" Like,
Oh, whoa,
okay,
whoa.
kill me. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Like, kill me.
Whoa.
Kill me. Just murder me now.
Because like off the rip, and I know this is like we way off the subject now, but I don't give a fuck. It's the Smoke Pit. We talk about shit. Cause I mean, if you know she is a killer, she has killed people in the process of lovemaking. You gonna prep for it. You gonna work out. You gonna take your vitamins. You gonna be like, I'm giving her my A game. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving her my A game. And then you survive the round, right? So you thinking she should be wore out because I gave her everything. I did all of the things. Everything I saw on Brazzers, I learned it. I incorporated shit.
Yep.
Turned her out. And then she roll over like round 2. Let's go. Bro. This ain't right. But do you just tap out or you try to go? Because you know you finna die if you do round 2. You just gonna jump into round 2?
Yeah. Now you fake sleep, bro. Now you fake sleep. That's what you do. You fake like you knock the fuck out.
That's the move? That's the move?
That's what you do. Fake like you...
Yeah, like she said, like so after round 1, y'all doing pillow talk and shit. Yo, that shit was crazy. You did that. You like, yeah, I was in my bag. I told you I ain't gonna be no bitch.
Yeah, I did.
I told you I ain't gonna be no bitch. And then she'd be like, round 2, let's go. You just gonna off rip. Cause she already know you up. You talking your shit.
Yeah.
You just go.
You got to, bro. You got to.
Yeah, I put that shit on you. Yeah, I laid that shit
That's
out.
That's the only move.
I laid that shit out, huh? Yeah. All right, fuck it. Let's go round 2.
Yeah.
I suffer from narcolepsy. Oh my God. You ain't shit. Like, I'm still alive though. I'm still alive though.
Yeah, I'm living.
I made it.
I made it.
I fucked up your win streak. Now you have narcolepsy. She said the group chat finna be lit. Hey.
Yep.
I'd rather a whole group chat be talking about my shit, knowing that I'm alive, than be dead and not being able to read my obituary about how I laid the shit down.
Hell yeah.
You know? But that's just
I ain't gonna be shit in their eyes, but to every man who's crossed that path and didn't make it,
damn,
I am
you
a
still
legend.
here?
Yeah.
Damn, you still here?
Legend.
You did it? How was it? You know? Do you gonna be that dude? Hey, how was it? What did you do?
Know. You know. I had to do what I had to do. You know. Put that thing on her. You know what I mean? I put that thing on her.
I ain't gonna be no bitch. You know what I'm saying?
She had it lit in there. You know. You think I can make it? Dog. Bro, you better do some push-ups on your knuckles, bro. Do some push-ups on your knuckles.
How we even get here? We was talking about BluFace. And then we start talking.
Yeah.
We stupid. All right, let's move to our Pitmaster shout-outs. Is there anybody in the group or the group as a whole you want to shout out? Give props to and shit?
Shout out to the group as a whole, bro, because you know, people be putting posts out and keeping the group live, bro, and I always appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? I really do. So shout out to the group as a whole. Shout out to all the patrons. So if you're not a part of the Patreon, bro, like get a part of that shit, because the shit that we be doing on here versus on Patreon, like it's like if you like us here on Patreon, we're on 1,000. So shout out to everybody, bro.
He is not lying. We be on some other shit. I think you posted a clip where we was talking about breakup songs, and then you brought up the Lenny. Yeah, that shit. I was like, man, we out of pocket.
Lenny.
We out of pocket right now. But who else? Shout out to I know her last name has changed, but first name is Megan. She bought the Embrace Debate leggings.
Oh yeah,
and was the first to rock those. So
yeah.
Shout out to you for buying that, letting us know how they fit, all that other good stuff. Cause you know, I ain't purchasing the leggings myself. I got a pair of the joggers on the way though. So
you know how long?
What's up?
Bender.
Yeah.
You know how long? You know how long I've been waiting on somebody to buy them shits. So I was like, I want to see if anybody will buy them.
Right.
And like when she bought them, I was like, oh shit, somebody bought them shits. That's amazing. So now, yeah, shout out to you, Bender.
And then other people's like, oh shit, they got leggings. I was like, here we go. Open the floodgates. There you go. So appreciate you, Megan, for buying and modeling for us and stuff. And then also shout out to Pitmaster Nick Smith, who is about to reach the affiliate status on Twitch. And once they hit affiliate, then you'll be able to go and subscribe and support them further. Nice. So I know I post his link in here. If you're following him on Twitch, his handle is Converse Ninja. Make sure you follow that. And then if he goes live, just give him some views, just give him some comments. It's all based on the interaction that he gets. So if he gets some interaction and some view times, they'll bump him up to affiliate, because both him and his girl are trying to get on there and do some things. So, and also I want to say, if you are in this group and you are trying to grow your brand, trying to grow your business, trying to get eyes on whatever it is you're doing, just let us know. And we'll do what we can to advertise, because this group is pretty good with supporting its own. You know, like they'll be quick to go subscribe, follow, all that stuff. So just give us a chance to support you is all we're asking. So if that's what you're doing, let us know. We'll do what we can to support. You know, I'm down for it. You know, Black's down for it. I've subscribed to many a Twitch. I've subscribed to many a service and all that stuff from people in here. So just keep it coming, and you know because I'm all about that karma, man. I put that good karma out, and I know it's going to come back. So shout out to you guys for chasing your dreams. But if you're chasing them, let us know you're chasing them, and we can help you out. Or we'll do what we can to help you out. How about that?
Yep.
So if you're listening on Spotify, search Converse Ninja. That's his handle on IG and on Twitch. Go ahead and give him a follow. Subscribe to him, follow him on Twitch, all that good stuff. He's a good person, does good things, very awesome dude. So shout out to the group for helping out with that.
Very.
And that is all I got. No, you know what? Shout out to us, because it has been actually a full year, right? Because Facebook is reminding me of all our earlier episodes, and they're a rough watch.
Yeah.
There's some tough watches, bro. Some tough watches. It's not visually, it's not as visually
the shit
appealing.
You sent me the other day, I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, what was I doing? I'm in the garage by the water heater. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on here?
Bro, we didn't have nothing. We was just like, go live, do a show. Nothing. No kind of comment tracking, no kind of nothing. We trying to track shit on our phone. Bro,
nothing.
We was out here. We was out here being babies in this whole podcasting live show shit, man. But it's crazy. It's crazy. 12, like not even 12 months, because we leveled our shit up before the anniversary or the birthday of the SmokePit, but it's just cool to see where it was and where it's at now, and like that just gives me more hope that this shit is just gonna get even more dope as we move forward. So shout out to us, man, for sticking this shit out, adapting, figuring out how to make shit work, and investing in ourselves and making this shit. So what's up?
Yeah. The biggest compliment that I got was from MRK, and he was saying this on the Mr. Fuck You on Me show, and he was like, bro, this shit is amazing to see, like how an idea can go to like what it is, and like they were talking about it, and they were like, we got shit scrolling across the bottom like we CNN and. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. And like for the SmokePit in particular, like this shit was like literally just an idea. And now we're like 1.4 thousand strong in a Facebook group, a little behind the scenes action. Like we do numbers podcast wise. So seeing this grow to where this was an idea, like even back, my mind will always go back to the night like we all hopped on and you was like, listen to this shit. It was like, bro, you need to start doing a podcast. Like my mind's always there, like when I go back and look at like how much we've grown. Like we sitting here with headphones and shit on, I'm talking to a microphone, like camera quality ain't that bad, you know what I mean? Like we was doing this shit on the phone, bro. Like this shit went from a phone to, you know what I mean? Like we can go live on Facebook and just interact directly with the audience, and like that's just never lost on me. So yeah, shout out to us for sticking through this shit. Like I wouldn't do this shit with nobody else, bro. Like
facts.
For real. Like facts. Thank you for being that solid on this shit, bro. Like for real. Cause I couldn't picture myself doing this shit with nobody else. Especially some shit like this where I could just come sit, laugh, and you know what I mean, just clown for fucking 2 hours every fucking week. It's great.
Yeah, it's almost like a vent session. You just see stupid shit throughout the week. You just like,
it is.
Man, I gotta go in on this stupid shit. Friday it is. But yeah, man, I'm super excited at where we're going. Heads up, patches should be here probably about a couple of weeks. The OCP Embrace the Bait joint. So when they get here, me and Mac will talk about pricing and stuff, because like I said, we want to at a minimum break even, but we also want to make some kind of profit to put back into the brand and stuff. So we'll talk about prices and stuff like that. We'll let you know when they come in.
Right.
Obviously the Patreons will have first dibs at getting what they need, and then obviously because I think these patches will probably be more in demand than the shot glasses were. But there's a couple people, like probably about 10 more people that want shot glasses, but the smallest amount you can get those in is about 50. And you know, until I know that more people want more shot glasses, I'm not really just going to throw money into it and just have them sitting in the house. So I know these patches will fly out of here real quick. So depending how that goes, they already have the design, so it shouldn't take as long to order more of them. So that's the plus on that part. But thank you all for supporting us and getting us to where we're at. If you haven't seen the post where I'm just like, hey, this was our first attempt at a show. Bro, we was out here. You remember that one where we're like, we both had the one show each where we just got lit. And then we woke up the next day and hit the other and hit each other up. We hit each other up like, yo, what's the damage looking like?
How bad was it?
Is this something we can salvage? And we was both like, nah, we made it. Like it's a legit show. Like we can get it from beginning to end, and it ain't nothing big. Now the after hours shit, we was just like, yeah, don't post that shit.
Don't post that
don't
shit.
Don't post that after hours.
Delete.
Delete all that shit. Delete. Elimination. But yeah, I cannot thank you guys enough for rocking with us, listening to us, wherever you're listening to the Spotify or Apple Music, Google Podcast, whatever, wherever you're listening to this or wherever you're watching this, whether it be Facebook or YouTube. Thank you guys for believing in us and supporting us and getting us to where we're at. Just know it's only gonna get better from here, right? So that's all I got, man. That's all I got for the Pit Masters.
For sure.
So, you got something else?
My final shot. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, final. Oh,
no, I was gonna get my final shot out the way, but go ahead.
Bow. There you go. Now it's official. You gotta get it out now.
Cool. All right. So next week I will be out of pocket. I'm letting y'all know this now because my baby girl is graduating high school next week, and I'm gonna be there for that shit. So I will be attending the graduation. These gray hairs aren't just for show. I'm an old motherfucker, but I embrace it. So I will be attending my daughter's graduation next week, man. And I'm gonna be lit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be litty. So this is a celebration for me and my household, but yeah, man, I'll be out next week. But hopefully, if I can. What the hell are you doing?
It's applause for the graduation, baby. I got buttons over here. I learned how to make them buttons right now. We got applauses going on here.
Let me I was like, oh shit.
Let me give her another applause for that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I should start using that.
All right.
I should start using that when we introduce ourselves and introduce guests and shit. I'm learning.
Yeah.
Like I said, we still growing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, so I'll be doing that. But during the week though, like I'm going to be taking off. I'm off the whole week. Well, besides Tuesday, but after that I'm off. So if I can, like, we'll try to squeeze something in if you got the time. We'll try to squeeze like an episode out. That way I'm not leaving everybody in the dark. You know what I mean? So we'll try to figure some shit out. But Friday she's actually right.
Friday, bro, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You know how the group be like, you know, everything. They understand life shit happens. Like I just got back from the TDY 2 weeks ago and we didn't do a shit, you know, so they're cool with it. But I mean, we'll give them some shit throughout the week, so they not just Friday comes through. They just like, yo, where's our shit at? You know, we'll take care of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We'll take care of y'all. We ain't gonna leave y'all high and dry. We love y'all. We don't like leaving y'all with no content. So we'll do something for y'all. Just trust. But that Friday, don't even worry about it, bro. Just focus on celebrating with your baby girl and all that stuff, and we'll take care of the rest.
Sure.
We'll take care of the rest. What else you got? That's it?
For sure. That's it for me, bro.
All right. So, you guys already know what it is. We'll sign off. I am the homie Mac, a.k.a. your boy.
And I am your homie, Bread Like a King. Matus Kelvin Kaylee. Thank y'all for joining the Smoke Pit, episode 43. Come back. We'll be back. Y'all have a good weekend. Peace.
Peace.